The writing all over Karenga's photograph was the proverbial last straw. No one knew who wrote "Mama Llama is a punk" across Karenga's face, but everybody assumed it was somebody in the party. It was a clever little play on words that questioned Karenga's manhood. We had loved it and laughed about it until Bunchy's wolves surprised us that Wednesday night. We were sitting listening to Shermont Banks, who had been elevated to the position of deputy chairman. He was telling us about the need to raise the amount of newspaper sales. "Sit down, Banks, now," Bunchy's voice boomed from behind us as he and his wolves came through the door. Bunchy walked down the gender-divided aisle, looking from side to side at each row. There was fire in his eyes. Except for the fact that he was wearing house slippers, he was, as usual, sharply dressed. Franco positioned the others, whose names and faces we did not know. Franco held a Thompson submachine gun, as did a couple of the others. Banks sat down immediately in one of the chairs in the front, next to John, and waited for Bunchy to speak. "I want to know right now," Bunchy said, standing before all of us, "who is the backward, low-life, the ignorant, simple-minded reprobate who defaced Karenga's picture? If any of you niggas is the one who did it, or knows who did it, and does not step forward now, when we find you, you will be dealt with. Do you understand me, niggas?" "Right on," we said sullenly. "I got wolves, niggas," Bunchy shouted, making sure we knew who the brothers were who had come with him. Nobody said a word. "I got wolves, niggas, brothers foaming at the mouth begging me to kill something. I always have to hold them back. I have to tell them, no, don't kill that nigga. I have to keep them locked up. Do not, niggas, do not let me unleash the wolves." "Right on," we whispered. "Now I want to know who caused Karenga's bald heads to come to my house armed to the teeth, to my house where my woman lives. Who caused them to surround my house and call me out? Had the gall to threaten to off me. Why? Because some silly motherfucker, probably in this room, wrote on that fool's picture. Do you niggas understand?" "Right on, Bunchy," we said reverently. "No, you do not understand, so I'm going to make you understand." He began to walk up and down the aisle, talking to us and looking for clues in our faces, in our eyes. I was terrified he would know, like teachers and parents always know, that I had been one who had laughed about it. I was very thankful I had no clue about who might have done it. He was preaching like the former Muslim minister that he was, telling us the mythical story of the mad scientist Yaqub, who had erroneously saved white people. He was explaining that we could not, by nature, be enemies of black people. Whatever Karenga is about, he's not our enemy. The black man is not our enemy. Do you niggas understand that?" "Right on, Bunchy," we mumbled. "What niggas? Testify, niggas." I said, "We do not stand against our own, do we, niggas?" "No, Bunchy. And white people are not our enemy, even though the color of our enemy is white. Can you niggas comprehend that? Testify, niggas." "Right on, Bunchy," we said again. "If you niggas are confused, try to remember that the black man is never our enemy." "Right on," we said again and again that evening as Bunchy walked the floor, preached, and drove the point home. We pledged never to publicly denounce or antagonize another black person or organization. "If we have a conflict with a black organization," he concluded, "we will settle our differences non-antagonistically. We will settle differences antagonistically only with our enemy, who cannot be black." He then issued, as the head of the Southern California chapter, as the Deputy Minister of Defense, Executive Order Number 1. It was to be typed and distributed to all members and recruits of the chapter. No member of the Southern California chapter of the Black Panther Party would behave antagonistically toward another black person or black organization. If a member violated the order, he would face the severest discipline.